The blood vessels, the main types of blood vessel, the arteries, veins, and capillaries have very different characteristics. These affect the way the blood flows through the body and what the vessels do in the body. Arteries. Arteries carry blood away from the heart towards the cells of the body. Almost all arteries carry oxygenated blood. The exceptions are the pulmonary artery, carrying deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs, and the umbilical artery during pregnancy. This carries deoxygenated blood from the fetus to the placenta. The aorta, large artery, leaving the heart, branches off into arteries in every direction, and the diameter of the lumen, the central space inside the blood vessel, gets smaller the further away it is from the heart. The very smallest branches of the arterial system, furthest from the heart, are the arterioles. The major arteries close to the heart must withstand pressure surges. Their walls contain a lot of elastic fibers, so they can stretch to accommodate the greater volume of blood without being damaged. Between surges, the elastic fibers return to their original length, squeezing the blood to move it along in a continuous flow. The role of the elastic fibers in artery walls is to return to their original length to help maintain the pressure. This is called recoil. The elastic recoil does not help to increase pressure, it simply helps to maintain the pressure. A thick muscular wall helps control the flow of blood by dilating, widening, or constricting, narrowing the vessels. Veins. Veins carry blood back towards the heart. Most veins carry deoxygenated blood. The exceptions are the pulmonary vein carries oxygen-rich blood from the lungs back to the heart for circulation around the body, and the umbilical vein carries oxygenated blood from the placenta into the fetus during pregnancy. Tiny venules lead from the capillary network, combining into larger and larger vessels going back to the heart as vena cava, large vein. Veins can hold a large volume of blood. In fact, more than half of the body's blood volume is in the veins at any one time. They act as a blood reservoir. The blood pressure in the veins is relatively low, and the pressure surges from the heart are eliminated before the blood reaches the capillary system. This blood at low pressure must be returned to the heart and lungs to be oxygenated again and recirculated. The walls of the veins are thinner than those of the arteries and contain less elastic tissue and muscle. There are one-way valves at frequent intervals throughout the venous system. These are called semilunar valves because of their half-moon shape. They develop from enfoldings of the inner wall of the vein. Blood can pass through towards the heart, but if it starts to flow backwards, the valves close, preventing any backflow. The contraction of large muscles encourages blood flow through the veins. Capillaries. Capillaries have a very simple structure which is well adapted to their function. Their walls are very thin and contain no elastic fibers, smooth muscle, or collagen. This helps them fit between individual cells and allows rapid diffusion of substances between the blood and the cells. The walls consist of just one very thin cell. Oxygen and other molecules, such as digested food molecules and hormones, quickly diffuse out of the blood in the capillaries into the nearby body cells, and carbon dioxide and other waste molecules diffuse into the capillaries. Blood entering the capillary network from the arteries is oxygenated. When it leaves, it carries less oxygen and more carbon dioxide.